Liv Morgan, ladies and gentlemen. The first time we saw this relationship with you and Dom brewing, what was going on in that room?
Whatever you thought happened in that room probably happened in that room.
Where did you work prior to the WWE?
Hooters.
I'm just so confused. All right, a girl working at Hooters who's like, I'm gonna be a wrestler. So do you think Rhea Ripley's
The biggest ever. I'm so much better than Rhea Ripley in every single way. It's like sickening. But
Do you know who Corinna Kopf is?
I do.
Cool.
Wait, do you have a type?
As far as what?
Like men?
No.
Women?
No.
Dom.
Yes.
Just move on to a different.
I did have a run-in with the law. I would have been so much more upset if it was a bad mugshot. Even the officer, she was like, ooh, like you're gonna go viral.
Here we go.
6:15 a.m. LA time.
How is the earliest podcast we've ever done with Liv Morgan? Why are we doing this?
Not true. Not true.
We did earlier
Are we
than
rolling?
7
I
a.m.?
didn't hear the beginning.
It's not true. Do you want to know the real answer to that?
It might be true.
Arnold, he said it was the earliest podcast we've ever done. Oh. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Super Bowl Monday.
Yeah, what was that, like 5 a.m.?
Gold's Gym, 2:30 a.m.
Really?
It was it was like 5 a.m. and we get there and he's already like 15 sets in.
Yeah, this was pretty early for me.
So
I feel like my brain's not even on yet. I'm a little bit worried about what I'm gonna say.
Hell yeah.
Great.
Hell yeah. Liv, thanks for joining us this morning at 6 a.m. Here in Manhattan, Brooklyn, wherever the fuck we are. I just do as my handlers tell me.
Same.
Yeah. I noticed you came in with the Louis Vuitton bag and your title. Are you living out of that bag right now?
Yeah, I am. I just got that back actually.
It's nice.
I was struggling with that. I don't know if you saw me. I was locked.
No, you're a baller. You have,
You know?
you have BDE, Liv.
Do I?
Yeah,
Good.
for sure.
Good.
For sure.
I want that.
I got to intro you. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Liv Morgan.
Wow.
Yay!
The title that you currently have in your lap is the Women's World Championship.
It is.
Okay. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, you worked very hard for that. I followed.
I did though. Like I really did though.
I know you did. And you have a crazy story as well.
Yeah, it's something, all right.
Especially right now
Yeah.
with that Dominik.
Oh yeah, Daddy Dom.
Do you bring that thing everywhere with you?
I do.
Where's
I
the
do.
craziest place you've ever brought it? Have you ever skied with it?
No, I've never skied in my life.
Oh, actually?
No, I've never skied.
No.
I think I'd be good at it. Like I saw that South Park episode where they're like pizza, French fry, pizza, French fry.
That's it. That's all you need.
That's
to
what
know.
That's what I thought it. Would
Where
be.
are you from?
New Jersey. Not too far.
Can I tell you?
Tell me. Tell me.
I was gonna guess that.
Oh.
And I don't mean that in any
That's
type.
okay.
Of, no, I don't mean that.
I
in
like
any
that
type-
kind of.
Yeah, it's a great.
I like
state.
it. I like it. Whatever you are thinking of Jersey and women, like I'm okay with.
No, don't turn it into don't turn it into some sort of misogynistic thing. Wait, where in Jersey? Like what county?
North Jersey, Bergen County.
Okay.
Like 12 minutes from like Newark.
Got it.
Yeah.
When people look at you, do they think you're a wrestler?
No.
You don't look like a
No,
wrestler.
no. They think I'm everything but a wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say like school teacher today.
Well, because of the glasses.
Yeah. Do you know who Corinna Kopf is?
I do.
Cool. Do you see any do you see any personal resemblance to that human?
I can see what you mean. I wouldn't have thought that myself.
Got it.
But I can.
She's great, by the way.
Yeah.
Good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just gonna throw a lot of random shit at you like early in the morning.
It's way too early.
It's
though.
okay.
You said your brain
I'm on
isn't
the
working.
same page. Like I need like a couple hours before I really start, get going. So this is gonna be interesting.
But you have a show tonight, right?
I do. Yeah, I'm gonna go right to Philly after this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, I'm excited though.
That wrestler schedule is just so it's gonna be grueling,
Yeah.
That's why I'm not doing
When
any
you
of it
coming
right
full-time,
now.
bro?
Huh?
When are you coming full time?
Oh man. I'm a dad now. Just
I know.
focus on being
You got lucky.
being dad. Being dad. Dude.
Wait, can you? I know this is your interview, but can you tell us how it is to be a dad?
It's tiring, Liv.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's tough. But she's a kind of like a tricky baby.
Yeah?
She's complex and super dramatic.
How so?
Just like goes from 0 to 100 in 1 second. And then the most confusing part is back down to 0 from 100. Like full tantrum and then asleep. And she leaves us confused. We're really just confused. Have you ever been pregnant?
No. No.
Okay, we got 2 there. Never been skiing. never been pregnant.
Been skiing, never been pregnant.
Is it on your
I've been
agenda?
the Louis bag for the first time.
Yeah.
I was struggling.
Are you trying to eventually like have a baby?
I think in my life, I eventually would like to have a baby. I feel like I would love a little Liv running around, and I feel like I love the idea of just having something that's just bigger than myself, more important than myself, like something that's truly just is more important than anything else that I have going on. Like I kind of am like drawn to that kind of. I feel like I'm very selfish right now, which I will own, and I'm okay with it.
fun.
So like,
And you're aware.
no babies, no nothing like that right now.
The phenomenon you just described does happen. You immediately lower on your own priority
Yeah.
list as
I don't want that yet.
yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I was ready to drop.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'm number
Good for you.
3 now.
Yeah.
Number 3.
How's Nina doing? Is she okay?
It's hard being
I can't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine. That's like alien shit.
it actually is.
A baby growing inside of your stomach.
The word's gestating.
I feel like I'd be sick all the time. Well, I guess you are, right? That's why you're sick all the time. It's just like weird.
Yeah. I also don't think you could do it with your schedule, but you could be. I'm like for all the women in the WWE, someone could be the first pregnant wrestler.
No.
No,
Well, no,
Oh, yeah.
they could be.
I'm
no-
strictly talking technically,
Yeah, they
technically.
could.
from a technical standpoint.
All the moms at work, I'm just like, wow, you're incredible, because I imagine myself when I have a baby, like I'm home.
Yeah.
I'm not coming back to work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay home.
Maternity leave.
Yeah, so I think they're so just incredible how they just do both, because I could never.
Do you like have like visualizations of that day like happening?
I've never
Yeah.
been a marriage or baby.
So because
Like I've never dreamt about that growing up, ever.
you're talking to someone who also mirrors that sentiment. Like it's not something that I've always like that I've really like thought through.
Yeah.
You know, and I like, did you know that you were gonna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
new baby's marriage, the whole night.
Yeah, for sure. I knew it. I was
Do you think
excited.
that's anything to do with like an upbringing?
No, I have a broken family.
Yeah, and I'm like, I've been kind of just like noticing the people around me and the relationships that they're in, and like, not that I know their personal lives, but I'll be like, oh, well, that makes sense because their parents were like the same, and I'm like, man, I'm not against anything, but I just am really not mentally there right now, and I'm like, man, is it my trauma?
Is it because
Is it
you're
my
from
trauma?
Jersey? Is it because
Gosh, maybe, I don't know.
what kind of trauma are you talking about?
I don't know, just lots of childhood trauma.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm okay. I'm very like well adjusted, so it's okay. But yeah, I sit and wonder, like, man, maybe I just am not into like marriage or kids just because I had no inkling of like a happy relationship growing up or seeing two people together. You know?
But like you didn't have like the world view, you know, perfect parental situation growing up either. I certainly didn't, and so I don't know anything about what that looks like either.
Yeah, me either. But it's something I've been like thinking about.
But you look at other people who also didn't, and they find a way to make it work. So like the way I look at it is, does it have anything to do with what you choose to prioritize?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for me too, like I'm so focused on work and career that I feel like if you don't actively make time and make space for that to enter your life, it won't.
I'd be a terrible partner right now.
But
Well,
you know that, and it's good
I
that
know
you're
that.
it's good that you're
know
aware of it and
I'll give you nothing.
yeah.
It's all about work.
That's fair. It would
No,
be-
yeah, truly.
It would be hard to date someone given your lifestyle, unless, of course, you'd be dating them while you're working, which, you know,
Happens here and there.
I've seen some things on TV. You and Dominik Mysterio. I mean, that's crazy what happened there. Because, Dominik came on this exact podcast, and man,
I saw.
You did see it?
I did see it.
Yeah, just so crazy because, man, he was just so into Rhea Ripley at the time. And, now it's just,
What
man.
a loser.
Oh,
You
man.
didn't even say her name right. That's how much of a loser she
Well,
is.
because my ex-roommate
Rhea.
and friend Noah had a dog named Rhea. It's spelled the same way. And so, Rhea.
Yeah, that was, last time we were in Philly. That's when last time we saw Dominik and Rhea together. I attacked her. I injured her. And now we're back here today.
You have, I think, gotten into traditional mainstream media with this. What was it, like a love triangle? Yeah, it was a love triangle.
Yeah, I would say it was like a love triangle.
So what happened then, though, that made Dom change his mind and completely jump ship from Rhea to Liv?
I need to explain myself. No, Daddy Dom, he acted hard to get at first, but I'm very persistent.
Did.
I'm very persistent. And so it all worked out exactly the way that we had wanted it to.
The fans want to know. And
Not wrong.
basically, I mean, I want to know. The first time we saw this relationship with you and Dom brewing was in like the background of a TV shot, right? There were rumors, like, and there was this one room, which is way in the background of the shot, where we saw Dirty Dominik walk out, and then moments later, Liv Morgan walked out, and so
I walked out first.
So Liv Morgan walked out, and then moments later, Dominik walked out. What was going on in that room?
I could understand why the fans would want to know that. I don't think that I can really elaborate on that any further. But whatever you thought happened in that room probably happened in that room.
Oh, you're good. You're good at this.
She's trained. She's media trained.
My goodness. My goodness. That's amazing. I've been crossing paths with you here and there for the 3 years that I've been here in the WWE. It's been cool. You work hard. You're always at the PC, the Performance Center.
At the PC, we ran into each other a lot. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. You too. You're putting in work.
Yeah, but not nearly as hard as you or any of my peers.
You don't know that.
No, I'm a part-timer for now. We'll see what happens. But
well, Dad, so.
Yeah, Dad. Paternity leave.
Yeah.
So weird.
What?
So crazy.
It's just so weird that you just became a dad like that. And like, sir, I almost feel like
you're giving Dad energy now too.
100%.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not bad.
Do you know?
It's
Look
not
at
bad.
his jeans.
It's not bad. It's just like
Denim?
Just blue, just that color of blue.
It's that
hue of
blue.
And look, it's even got the
It's the
hammer
shape,
strap
it's the shape.
now.
No, they're cool.
So if he has
They're
to
cool,
like
they're
fix
cool,
a
they're cool,
gutter
they're cool.
or something like that.
they're cool. Don't make him insecure. They're not Dad jeans.
Oh, they're great.
One morning I was at the PC and you were there that morning as well, which I thought was insane because the night prior you had to run in with the police. And I was like, wow, she's back at work already.
No one even knew. How crazy is that? I saw you and news hadn't even broke yet.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You were talking about it.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. So pretty much, as you know, the world knows, I did have a run-in with the law. It is all cleared up now. I'm not guilty.
Oh, you're not?
No.
A little bit?
No, not at all.
It's a statute of limitations. You can say.
There was no guilt found. It was dropped. No guilt dropped.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand. What was the mix-up? They pulled you over just to get an autograph or something?
Because I wasn't guilty. Well, you know what? Honestly, let me take a moment. I cannot make light of the situation. I was in a situation where there were some things in my car that I was unaware of. And one of those things was a felony. And so I got arrested. I bailed out and I called work right away. Like my jail call was work. Like
You called Triple H from jail?
no. I called our head of talent relation at the time, Dan. I called Dan and I'm like, I just explained exactly what happened. And he was like, all right, let's figure this out. Just like stay hushed, go to work tomorrow. Don't tell anyone. Do your thing. So I go to work tomorrow to do my rehab and I'm just like so guilty in that moment. I'm feeling like so shameful. I'm so upset. I really don't want work to be mad at me. I do a lot of community work within WWE and I'm like, man, I've just like ruined everything on something that was my fault, but like not my fault. But I have to take responsibility. Of course, it's my car. I'm going to take full responsibility for it. But yeah, I showed up to work that day just like do. But I was so guilty and I saw you and we just had a normal conversation.
Normal. So normal.
I'm so shitty. We had a normal conversation you would have never known. And then I think it was like SmackDown. This was a Thursday. I got arrested on a Thursday. The next day was Friday. Got to the Performance Center, saw you. Then news broke that night. 8 o'clock on the dot. Liv Morgan arrested. And I just was like, it was faster than I thought.
Yeah. How did it make you feel when you saw that?
I was okay. I think what I had already said is I had felt bad. I didn't want to lose my standing at work. I didn't want them to think that I was like this criminal. I had worked so hard to like get in the position that I was in, and I thought I just ruined everything. So I was just upset. I thought I'd ruined my career.
Doesn't it kind of like just add to your image a little bit?
I don't know. What is my image? I don't know.
Well, I just mean like
The mugshot was like cute.
A bad
you
girl
know?
image. And by the way, he's completely comfortable talking to convicted felons. Like that's not an abnormal thing for him. You know, he sits next to one quite well.
It got expunged.
It's been expunged.
He can go back to Canada now.
I have to get mine expunged too, actually. I think.
Well, you got about what, 5, 6, 7 years?
It takes a little while. But were you worried like does WWE when you go and you're like so first they're like, okay, we want you to pick this human up and just smash him through a table, right? Like that's the first thing they say to you. Do they then do like a background check after you kill the person?
After, no, all that stuff's done before you.
There really is a background check.
Yeah, I'm not sure how deep it goes, but there's definitely a background check. You know,
I don't think it's that deep. They didn't really look into me at all.
Oh, really? You got lucky.
Yeah.
No, I was, not a criminal when I signed to WWE, so there was nothing really to research on me.
Well, you're not a criminal now, technically.
Still not a criminal.
And like you said, the mugshot as well. Like,
Thank goodness.
at what point is
Thank
it worth
goodness,
it? 'Cause
honestly.
it looked good.
I would have been so much more upset if it was a bad mugshot.
Oh, it was a good one.
What's so crazy, it wasn't like a great one, but it was like good.
It wasn't
like
one take?
It was one take. And it's crazy. Even the officer, she was like, ooh, like you're gonna go viral.
No way.
I swear she did. I swear. She was like, you're gonna go viral. It's a good one. And I was like, is it? She's like, yeah, I got you. And I was like, thank you.
Do you think she would have let you take a second one?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
I do. Yeah. It's just so crazy because that day I had like a hair appointment. I had an eyebrow appointment.
How
so I had
long
all
were you
these
at
appointments.
How long were you at the station for?
Like 2 hours.
Did you try to like get into character a little bit? Like did you go into the holding cell?
No, they just let me like roam the lobby.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like they were like, "Are you gonna bail out tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "All right."
You should have just sent it for the plot and just waited till Monday.
No, because I was already like, just the 2 hours was rough. I was like, I don't know how people do this for overnight, for years, for days.
For overnight. It gets so much deeper.
For the 2 hours. I was like, I couldn't do it, and I wasn't even locked up. I was just walking around the lobby, and I was like, "This is terrible."
I'll tell you how they do it. They get used to it.
No.
You seriously, like I was in a Mr. Beast challenge, and it kind of felt like prison. And eventually, like after the 12th hour, I just got used to it.
No, I was like 120 in, and I was like, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Have you considered making T-shirts out of your mugshot, Donald Trump style?
No.
Something to think about.
I actually, I was gifted some T-shirts, which are mugshot style. Those are interesting. Sometimes fans show up to my meet and greets and they have my mugshot on a T-shirt. And at first I was like, ha ha ha. But then I'm like, maybe I don't like that. And I'm undecided. I'm like, do I want to find that rude and be like, get out of my line? Or am I okay with it? Because, I don't know if I love or hate you right now. So I don't know how I feel about it.
How do you handle fan interactions? Are you generally receptive and positive to meeting fans?
Yeah, I think I'm too receptive and too positive.
They take advantage of it?
No, but I just feel like I don't know, like I'm a bad girl now, and so like don't ask me for a photo at the airport, because I really want to say yes, but I'm gonna like I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be like no thank you, I'm gonna be like no thanks.
You know what a real bad girl would say? Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off. I'm not taking your photo. I'm Liv Morgan.
So I'm trying to like.
You're too nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to like at the airports and just be like no, like no thank you.
Do you want to practice on us?
You still say thank you?
Yeah, I'll say no thank you for sure. I'll be no thank you.
Liv,
still so nice.
I saw your match last night in Philly. It was great. Can I take a selfie with you?
Fuck you.
Sick. This is great.
Joe, you try.
No, I'm good.
No,
But,
it's an adjustment. I just feel grateful. I just feel grateful for the fans. I feel like I owe a lot of my success to them, and so it's hard for me to kind of deny them. But now I'm gonna deny them. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna deny you.
Yeah, fair.
Do you spend like too much time with them when you run into them? Do you find yourself?
Oh yeah, I'll
talking
chit
to them?
chat. I'll talk. I mean, I love people. I love to interact with people. I'm a people person. So yeah, I'll sit and talk, ask them how their day was. Next thing I know, it's like I'm 7 minutes and I'm gonna miss my flight, and I'm like, I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah. Any weird interactions? Because I noticed those WWE fans can get odd. Great fans, but man, some of them are just like specifically the ones that like boo me and boo you. Like they're just weird.
Yeah, I like it though.
Has there been any like interactions where you've had to kind of like put up your red flag and actually tell them to fuck off?
Yes and no. Like there's a couple times where I've signed like 1 billion autographs. You hear that, right?
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, what is it? What is that cringe
It sounds
beeping?
like a dump truck.
So cringe.
Yeah.
They're working out there.
Stop.
I almost
Why'd
had to.
you say
I almost
that?
had to like walk down the
You're
street.
so weird, dude. What L aura for the fucking
L or for the beep.
Can I ask you about your training for interactions that got uncomfortable? Because it brings us to the journey of how you got here to become the women's
Oh,
champ.
I'm the best at uncomfortable interactions.
Oh, and I know one reason
You already
why.
know why.
Yes. Where did you work prior to the WWE?
Hooters.
Okay. I want to paint this picture.
Okay.
Because I was a patron at Hooters at one point. Now, I've had a girlfriend who worked there.
Yeah.
Okay, her name was Jackie. She was also blonde. So I know how the whole
That's such like a Hooters girl.
100%. I know how the whole
Top line
I know how the
turkey.
whole scheme goes. Like she had a favorite manager. There was somebody that would walk her out at the end of the night. And then there were her regulars.
Whoa, no way.
So,
Whoa.
I really do. Come on, it's Hooters, bro. Come on. Did working at Hooters with your regulars, I'm sure you had one named like Henry, for example.
There was no Henry.
No?
No.
Can you say that? Can you give me a couple of the names?
Yeah, there was a Jeff. There was an Eddie. There
Eddie.
Oh,
was
Eddie's tough,
a Sam. We had a couple Sams.
Any Geralds?
No Gerald.
Yeah, Gerald's are scary. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm just painting out this picture really quick. So we're at a Jersey Hooters, which those two
Iconic.
combined, like those two combined should really paint the picture of what we're talking about here. Like in my mind, I saw a dump truck drive by or like a garbage truck drive by the Hooters because it's just Jersey. Sorry. Anyways, did that train you at all for uncomfortable interactions?
For sure.
Yeah.
I feel like Hooters taught me a lot of people skills, communication skills. I feel like who's coming through? You guys got another guest coming?
I think so, yeah.
What is with
Yeah,
the sound
actually,
effects in here? Right
Our
now, dude?
time is up, but thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I feel like it taught me a lot of manners, definitely how to kind of unscathe my way through uncomfortable situations. But what I learned about uncomfortable situations is like, I'm only uncomfortable because I feel like you're uncomfortable.
Yep.
Like I'm okay with being uncomfortable because I'm not uncomfortable, but I feel like you're uncomfortable by this interaction. So I'm like trying to save you really out of it. Which
I can totally relate to that.
That's
like
empathy
a
in
ton.
a way.
is that trauma though too?
Oh, it's like a share. It's almost like a shared anxiety.
Yeah, it's like I'm feeling anxiety for you. Like you can't make me uncomfortable, but I'm just so worried about you being uncomfortable that I'm trying to fix this for you.
Do you know what? Do you want to know what that's actually called? Social anxiety.
Is it?
100%.
Gosh,
That's
really?
literally what that is. You're actually thinking about someone's reaction to you more than what you're feeling about yourself at the time. So like, do you feel that in like public settings?
No.
Just at Hooters.
Just more so like I feel like you're embarrassed, and so I'm embarrassed that you feel embarrassed.
Oh my gosh.
It's not in correlation to me. It's like really about you.
Got
Like
it.
I don't want you to feel weird and uncomfortable. And so if you're like embarrassing yourself, I'm gonna try to like slide in there and like save you.
Please save me.
Yeah.
I am embarrassed of myself, to be honest. From always.
You're doing good today.
It's like 7.5. It's just so early. It's really early. I would have had some more stories and stuff, but
It's okay. Me too, probably.
When you were hooting at Hooters,
nice.
is that like an environment where you kind of learn to embrace your sexuality, or is that something you've always kind of had in you? Because you really do on TV. You know, we've seen you do some pretty crazy things with that dirty Dom again.
No, I definitely think Hooters is like my introduction into, I think, embracing my sexuality. But I think WWE kind of opened my mind to it more. I think when I started my career in WWE, I was like very modest. I wore pants and a crop top and you couldn't see like anything. Like I was just covered. And I always thought like, this is how I want to be like presented. Like I can go the other way, but I'm gonna just be very modest because I want like my work to speak for itself. And then over the years, they're like, you know, we need Liv to grow up a little bit. And I was like, oh man, like I know what this means. And so I was like apprehensive. And then after I started, you know, dressing a little bit more scandalous, I did find that power in like the sexualization of it all. You know, I don't know. So it definitely kind of opened my mind to, I guess, my sexuality. as you put, just because I was a little bit more modest and kind of just like didn't want to be viewed as that. But now I see it and I'm like, it's totally a power.
It totally is.
Like when they say women run this shit, like they mean it.
Well, it's just so entertaining. It's so entertaining. Like, that was a great answer. And I see it. Again, now that I'm a dad, I'm watching you kind of embrace that. And it's
You
cool.
watch me and you're like, damn, I don't want my daughter to be like her.
No, that's not what I think at
Don't
all. No.
Okay.
Not at all.
I wouldn't be offended. It's okay. Because I'm curious. I wonder
What do you mean?
if it
What do you mean?
comes
The champion of the?
No, just like I wonder like how it comes across.
No,
You know?
it comes across as fantastic entertainment.
Okay, cool.
It's just
We're watching a show. It's a show. I'm watching a show on TV. Like I don't want this
good?
bland
How good?
vanilla. Yeah, it's the best.
It's just also
It's
such
so
a
fun.
weird like situation that we're in, like in this current like hyper moment right now, where everyone is so like questioning like the idea of showing that sexuality again. Like it's almost like we've like reverted to like the 1950s. Like when you look at the conversations online nowadays, is like, is this too scandalous? Like it for a while it was like completely opened up and everybody was cool with it, with the idea of it, and now we're like almost like swinging back a little bit to this more like conservative
in, like, society. It's like we just always go back and forth.
pendulum.
pendulum.
Yeah.
It's too sexy. It's not sexy enough. You know, I feel like
Right.
it's always gonna be the case, really.
You think we're going back to pantsuits?
What do you mean?
Like Hillary Clinton style dress for the WWE? Like you think the pendulum will swing that far back, corporate attire?
I don't know. I think everyone can kind of do what they want.
I'm thinking about really embracing my sexuality when I
What do you
come
want to
back.
do?
Speedo.
Speedo?
Something like that. Like basically more skin.
Speedo, then, or shorts.
Yeah.
You could do like
Yeah.
Please don't do
boxers.
that. Don't do that, please.
You could pierce your nipples. That's
No, please
kinda-
don't.
I pitched that to my friends. They all said no. And I've
don't
done
know.
it before.
I don't know how. Gosh, that would hurt so bad. There's like no healing process. I feel like I don't know. You take one front bump. It's like,
No, it hurts so bad.
Yeah.
Do you have any piercings?
my ears.
Tattoos?
Yeah, one.
Where?
The back of my neck.
Gangster.
What's it say?
It's just the day I debuted on the main roster with the Riot Squad, 11/21/17.
Is that the most important day of your life?
I think it was the most important day of my life. Maybe it still is. I don't know. I haven't really thought about the most important day of my life, but it definitely was a moment that I know I'll love forever. And when they had pitched getting a tattoo, I was like, no. And they were like, what if we got the day we debuted? And I was like, okay, I'm okay with that because I know I'll love that forever.
Would you ever get Dominik's face like tattooed on the side of your neck?
Or on your face?
Maybe like a temp. I'll do a little tempy.
Do you look at him as a temp?
No, we're permanent, baby.
Oh, really?
I don't know the way Dom runs. I mean, who knows? No offense. I just seen him, do so many dirty backstabbing things. I'm not saying
Not to
anything,
me,
but
though.
yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
No.
Do you get along with his father?
Oh, Rey Mysterio?
Yeah.
Dominik, he really doesn't like his father.
Yeah, we've seen.
So I don't like his father either.
But that's kind of unfortunate. Like maybe there's a world where you could be the glue to
bridge.
mend that relationship.
I feel like maybe if Rey had accepted his son, or maybe if he like turns a new leaf and accepts his son for who he is, then I'd be open to it. But right now, it's like, you're not really deserving.
I see.
What is it about Dom that you find most attractive? Is it his mullet?
It's the mullet. It's the stash. I think I appreciate working with someone that's like so grounded and grounding because I'm like chaotic. I'm a mess. I'm a maniac backstage. And he's so calm and cool and collective. And I find that really helpful for me.
Yeah, he really is.
He is. He's like cool guy all the time.
How is he so cool guy?
He just is. Like nothing like really like phases him. I'm phased by everything.
I don't think that's true. You just said you're good at being uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like manic though. Like I can take anything in the chin and I can be okay with it. But like, well, I guess scenarios at work, I'm super duper manic and I'm just like kind of always going crazy. In life, way opposite. But at work, I think it's because like I care, obviously.
So in life, do you not care?
Not as much.
Yeah.
Not
so
as much.
Do you kind of like fly by the seat of your pants? Could you take that bag right now and just go to like Spain? For
No,
no
not right
reason?
now. I'm going to Monday Night Raw.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, bro.
Okay, so you're not going to Mallorca.
No, I'm not going to Spain right now.
Okay, that makes sense. But if you didn't have to go there, could you just like
Nah,
go?
I'm a chill home.
Oh, really? Are you a chill
I'm a
home
homebody.
type of?
I'm a homebody,
really?
yeah.
I was gonna ask, what's your free time look like? You playing video games?
Free. Video games, movies,
What?
take care of the farm animals.
You actually play video games?
Sleep. Yeah. I like RPG.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Why?
Because there is a world where you are kind of pretty much just Corinna Kopf.
Yeah, that is true. Do you stream?
I'm actually about to start. I have a cool little concept.
Wait a second.
I'm not gonna
She
play
has
video games though.
She has a huge farm.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna have a movie night with Liv.
Movies night.
Movie night with Liv? Whoa. For all the guys who can no longer visit you at Hooters,
How good.
they're gonna be watching that.
How
The
good.
Jeffs. are
How
gonna be
good.
there.
I'm gonna have all the
Sam.
Jeffs, all the Sams.
Yeah. The Gerald.
Eddie.
Yeah, they're all gonna
Fucking
come
Eddie,
tune in
dude.
and have a little movie night with Liv.
They were probably so sad when you left.
Yeah.
Like, think of if you're a regular at
You
Hooters.
find a new one. Trust me.
Well, like-
they just move on to a different.
They
just
do, but
move
I
on
was
to the
kind
next
of like,
one.
Yeah,
I don't
but-
know. I was in the calendar. I was like on the next
calendar.
boards.
Employee of the month.
Your
I was-
calendars. That's the New Jersey Hooter calendar, or were you in
No,
the
it
actual?
was the international. Hooters calendar.
Holy
It was
shit!
cool.
Dude, what month were you?
I was in a month. We had like a Northeast page of like. there
That's
was
how
girls of the
ridiculous that
Northeast. There was,
calendar
like 6
is.
of us.
Like you go to look for what month it is, and it just says Northeast. Like it just
No,
doesn't
I
assist
didn't.
you
I
at all.
didn't make a month. We had months, but then there were just like certain pages, I guess, of girls that they liked but weren't featured as a month.
Okay, back to the streaming for a second.
Yeah.
Have you tried streaming?
Nope.
yet?
I don't know anything about it.
And you are sure that you want to go down that
I already
path.
signed my paperwork. We're
Holy
doing
shit,
it.
Liv.
Twitch
It is-
partner.
wow, it is a major commitment.
I'm gonna only do like once a week because I already know.
That's fine.
I already
That's
know.
fine.
Like I don't know that I can sit and dedicate myself to playing video games for like 12 hours. You know, once in a while, because I'll do that. I'll just stay up and I'll just like play video game till that shit's done.
But you're not. But
Like
you're not
Fable
playing.
3, Fable
you're
3,
not
I
playing
beat it
video
in 24
games.
hours. I know, but that's why I'm so inconsistent with my video game playing. I'll binge and then I won't touch it forever. But like a movie night, I could definitely do a movie night once a week. Like
What
I'm
does
like
that
that's
mean?
realistic.
What does that mean? Like, what do you do? Like, how is it a movie night on stream?
Like I'm gonna be like, hey guys, at 8:00, come on my stream, and then in 3, 2, 1, we're all gonna watch Scream.
Oh, you all watch it together?
Yeah.
Is that? I don't know.
I can't play it. Like I can't play the audio
No.
or the video.
So you guys all click.
No,
you
you're
sync
gonna
it up.
watch me watch the movie.
No, no, I like that. That's very cool.
But we could talk about it and we can react together. You know?
What would you say to your chat right now?
Like, wow, that was scary.
Sounds sick.
Okay. Have you ever been verbally or digitally accosted by a 13-year-old before?
No, probably.
The chat functionality on streaming is
Is it ruthless?
I don't even want to use the word ruthless because that wouldn't cover it. It is.
I, like,
it is
don't care,
demonic.
though.
Do you have mods? Do you have mods set up?
No, not
Do you
yet.
even know what that means?
It's like moderators.
Nice. Yes.
Moderators.
So they need to go through and just remove people from the chat or like time them out when they're saying like raunchy, like
Yeah, I don't
12-year-old
care.
stuff.
I
Okay.
feel like I'm so immune to like anything anyone would have to say. And I know a lot of people say that, but it just really doesn't bother me. I feel like I decided really early in my career, like, we're just like check out. We're just not gonna care. Whether it's good and whether it's bad, I equally don't care.
Okay, so
That's
you did,
awesome.
Yeah, like I care about what my boss thinks. Like, you know, what my boss thinks about me, I care. And what you have to say, please tell me. But anyone else, not as far as like feedback from like my peers, but like anyone else, I kind of really just
peanut
I
gallery.
don't care.
That's
at all.
that's such a position of power. And the key.
It's freeing, honestly, because I see, you know, sometimes my coworkers struggle with like things that are said online, and I feel that and I have empathy for that. But I wish like you can just not care because it's so much easier to just not care.
It's not easier. It's harder. It's
Really?
learned and it's a skill. I promise you.
I guess I just learned because I feel like it's just
no. I think
I must have learned it forever ago.
you said it though. I think the key is you can't get caught up in the lows or the highs.
Yeah.
You, like don't let yourself get gassed up by the same people who will tear you down in 1
sure.
second. Like because it will happen, especially
For sure.
if you're gonna be around for a while. You're gonna have both sides of the coin and just like focus on your work and focus on you.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you that mindset's not like easy to adopt.
It must be my trauma.
Maybe for you. Yeah. What's this trauma? Like, do you want to unpack something?
No. I keep on
9:55
saying it. Now I'm just playing.
No, we're both traumatized by a lot of shit. It's probably why we are the way we are. Him more than me. Mike's been through the ringer. I bet he's been to your Hooters.
Yeah.
Cracked out of his mind. Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
317?
It's possible. I didn't really spend a lot of time in
probably served
Jersey.
you.
It's my name's Eddie. My government name is Eddie.
Seriously though, like I'm just so confused. All right, a girl working at Hooters who's like, I'm gonna be a wrestler. Like what? That's I don't see the.
You don't see the correlation,
I
right?
don't see it.
Yeah. So I grew up a fan of WWE since I was 5 years old. I have 4 older brothers, and I kind of
Oh, you do have older brothers.
4,
You
and
give that kind
do
of
I?
vibe.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
for
makes sense.
sure.
yeah, 4 older
sure.
brothers, and I like wanted to be just like them. So anything they liked, I liked, and so they introduced me to WWE. And growing up in my very like chaotic, dysfunctional household, like it was my escape. Truly, I know like everyone says that, but it didn't matter what was going on in my house. It didn't matter what was breaking, what was being thrown. If police were there, like WWE on my TV was my like saving grace. And so I just fell in love with it right away. Like the theatrics, the entertainment, the aggressiveness. Grew up a tomboy, like I said. And so
Did you play sports?
no, I was,
So interesting.
yeah.
But then how can you like join and all of a sudden be doing incredibly athletic?
I
moves?
think I just was kind of naturally like a little bit athletic. I think it was really like my like heart and my desire to like want to be so good that just gave me the courage to like try things. But yeah, I grew up in a very chaotic household, loved WWE, and kind of just grew up a super fan my whole entire life. Fast forward a little bit, I dropped out of high school my sophomore year, and I went and got my GED. And across from the GED center was a Hooters, and I never would have thought of working at Hooters ever.
At what, like 16?
I was I think I was 17 now at this point.
This is actually crazy. You dropped out of high school? Why?
My mom became ill, and so I missed a lot of days. And so they wanted to retain me a year, and I didn't want to, so I dropped out.
Whoa.
And in talking about this, I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, look at Liv, she is so successful and she dropped out of high school. Like I don't condone or recommend that. I somehow figured my way through, which is crazy because now we have the NIL program where we're like recruiting collegiate athletes. But yeah, that was not me. I had kind of no stake in being a WWE superstar. I had like no money, no connections, was not a crazy athlete. I just loved it so much. So I work at this Hooters, and I get introduced to a man named Joe DeFranco. And Joe DeFranco is a world-renowned strength and conditioning coach. He trains Triple H and Stephanie weekly. And so I just pretty much told him my story. And he was like, all right, well, no promises, but you can come and work out at my gym, and we'll just like see if we can get anything going. And so I worked out in his gym. He only was training like NFL guys at the time, so I just hopped in with his NFL boys. I never worked out a day in my life. I didn't even know like what workout wear was. I think I wore like sweatpants and like a sports bra. And I just jumped in and had no idea what I was doing. I just jumped in and I just worked out with the guys. And then he reached out to WWE for me. He was like, hey, we have this girl, and I think like she's worth a look. I had just
so wild.
so crazy.
That's an insane
so crazy,
story.
right? So I had just missed the first tryout, and they were like, all right, in 6 months we have another one. Keep training, and then we'll fly you in. And so I trained with Joe every single day for 6 months. I would go to him in the morning, then go to my Hooters shifts at night. And then the tryout came, and I was just like so prepared, like conditioning wise. I was so prepared. And then I got signed, and it was just like the craziest blessing of my whole entire life. Like what I thought was like the biggest mistake I had made turned out to be this crazy blessing in disguise. And so that's why even when bad things happen, I'm like, no, like there's a greater purpose for this. Like
Wisdom.
This didn't just happen just to like deter me. Like this happened because in a roundabout way, maybe not next week, maybe not next month, but like I'm gonna grow or learn or soar from this experience. So when you are kind of like delusional like that, anything bad happens to you, it's like, what's really that bad? How could it really be bad?
It's a lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's another position of power, at least in your mind,
For sure. Yeah, I'm like, no, nothing's ever happening bad to me. It's some kind of weird warped, I'll make out of this good.
Yeah, you know what you said it's a bit delusional.
Oh, for sure. I'm like optimistically delusional, but I'm okay with that.
A delusional optimist.
Yeah.
I call myself that all the time.
Yeah.
But it's again just hard mindset, easier said than done, I think, with something like
It's
that.
easier to be the opposite.
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
sucks and
Yeah,
nothing's
no.
going on.
Pessimist.
I'm such like a fan of like positive speaking, positive self-talk.
You seem pretty positive.
I like really kind of typically am. Just because like that's how I truly like live my life. I just try to just make the best out of any situation and spin it delusionally into how it's like in my favor.
I mean, your life kind of gives that. Like someone's gonna watch this and that like leap from where you were to where you are now is like super inspirational and definitely like resonates with people. You know, because there's a lot of dude, there's probably somebody working at like a sandwich shop right now that wants to work at NASA.
I know, but I'm like, I want to be so bad. Like,
holy
no, you
shit,
can work at
dude.
NASA,
Like,
but like you totally can do it.
Yeah.
But I believe that. I believe in that for anyone. Like, I wish that more people had like a faith or belief in themselves that they could achieve what they want to achieve. And I could understand, like, you can look at me and be like, ha ha ha, so easy. But it's like, I had to take those same steps that you did too. Like I had to start somewhere, you know? And granted, my path is like different, but I just would like to encourage anyone, just like take a step towards it.
But another thing about you that is interesting and I think super important to people to hear about is like you have like a say yes mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have very well been like, no, I don't want to go work out with a bunch of NFL players. Like I guess part of it just comes down to like confidence. But some of it is also just like openness to just saying yes to shit.
Yeah.
Like that movie Yes Man is like so like
I haven't watched.
Oh, it's so great.
Is it?
It's just such an interesting.
I'm going to do that on my Twitch.
Yeah, you should. No, you movie night with Liv. But it's such a cool way to live because that's how I've always lived. Like I say yes to every, like even crack.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
How was that?
Not good. I wouldn't recommend that too.
Stay away.
I would say 0 of 10 people should try crack. But I've said yes to, and I mean everything. And that's why like linking up with him has been interesting because he'll just be like, hey, I'm gonna rent out a spaceship today. Like the whole thing, we're gonna go into space. And I'm just like, and I'll be in Vegas. And like, I remember when he told me, like, I woke up and like had to like kick a girl out of the room in a hurry because I had to go get on a spaceship with him. And like, I had slept.
You could have brought her, bro.
No, we couldn't have. It was like, she definitely couldn't have come. This girl would have changed the dynamic of this entire space flight.
Oh, she's one of those.
Yes.
We didn't go to space.
We went to space.
No, where'd you guys go?
We
Zero
did,
G.
Yeah, we did these crazy bank turns
Parabolas.
over like Arizona testing grounds. And I'm telling you, like, I hadn't slept. And at any moment, I could have just hurled everywhere. And I've so many stories like that with him where he's just like throwing things in the air and there's like floating and we're in space. And then we're in like 2 days later, we're like at Stonehenge with like an eccentric billionaire.
No, but it happens because you say yes
we
to
say
life.
yes.
Yeah.
Bringing it back full circle. It's because we both like to say yes to like trying stuff. And I think that's an important anecdote from your story as well.
Yeah.
It's cool to see your character evolution in the WWE.
Really?
Yeah. When I first started watching, you were definitely not this version of Liv.
What was I when you started watching? Was I Riot Squad Liv? Was it pre-Riot Squad Liv? Was it I'm crashing Lana's wedding because I'm in love with her Liv? Was it I'm on the chase to win Money in the Bank Liv? Was it I beat Ronda Rousey Liv? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's 2022 Liv.
Yes, that checks out in my timeline. Yes.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
She doesn't exist anymore.
No, she's gone.
She's gone.
Do you have a say in what your character looks like?
Yeah.
And you just someone pitched to you like, oh, you're gonna be like Dom's like side chick for a second. And then
The only
his
time
main
that
chick.
someone's ever told me like aesthetically was when I was very modest and kind of got to like grown up Liv, what I was speaking about Liv before. It's the only time I've ever been told like, hey, let's change your look a little bit. But other than that,
is that a hard conversation? Like who says that to you?
No, it was just a female writer that was like, we're thinking maybe you're
You're too buttoned up, Liv.
you just like
let your hair down.
Just grow up a little bit, like
Grow up.
Grow up a little bit. I was like, okay, I know what that means.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
But I think it was right. I was like very chaotic Liv, Riot Squad, blue tongue, pink hair.
Yeah.
Like she needed to mature and to grow. And so
You know what's crazy? I just got the 10 minutes symbol from Dylan, and now he's like standing like kind of ominously in the background.
Yeah, what was that like thing you just
go over
did?
that way.
Are you doing code behind me? You could do it in front of me.
No, he was
Okay.
just saying for your time. And the reason I bring it up is because like I'm looking through here and like you got killed by Chucky.
Oh, let's hit it then. Rapid fire.
No,
let's go.
no.
We got 10 minutes.
But
We
you're
can talk about it.
you're a farmer. You randomly. This is crazy. You want to become a realtor.
I don't.
Like that's I guess
You own a Cybertruck.
you own a Cybertruck. I
Who
guess
are
that's
you?
the thing. Like, where's the through line?
I don't know who I am anymore.
Yeah, well, like, what's
I'm
going
just
on?
evolving. I don't know.
How's your Cybertruck?
I love it.
Do you?
I love it. Yeah, you know, I love it.
Does it have
It's so
sharp?
cool.
Does it have any
It's-
sharp edges?
It does have sharp edges.
Yeah, I
they're
know,
not
I've
like so
noticed
like
it.
they're not gonna cut you sharp, but they're pretty sharp. It's so simple and minimalistic inside, but just filled with so much technology. It's like insane. It's like a conundrum of how simple but complex this car is. But I love it.
Have you had any
I love
problems?
it.
Have you had any problems with it?
No, I mean it's like 1 day old. So I just got it like 2 days ago.
Oh, it's you just got
I
it.
just got it. Yeah.
Oh, congrats.
Like I know. Thank you. It's cool. It's so quiet. I still have my other car too, my Jeep that I got arrested in.
Sick.
Gonna keep it forever.
Sick.
And I drove both yesterday, and I was like, wow. I didn't realize like how like shitty my Jeep sounded and how loud it was and how noisy. The Cybertruck is so smooth and just doesn't make a noise. It's great.
Damn, you're a real gangster. Just pull up in the Cybertruck, a Louis Vuitton suitcase, come out with the boots on, the belt.
Prada
Let's go.
glasses.
Let's fucking go. Wait, so you are a farmer though? Because it says you have 27 animals in my PDF.
That's a great line.
I'm not a farmer. Like I don't homestead. I'm not milking the cows and drinking their milk.
But you have
not
a
eating
farm.
them. I have a farm and animals. I actually downsized. I don't have 27 animals anymore.
How many?
I did.
Wait.
How do you downsize?
I had like 12.
Do you have meat?
Well, no, I moved, and so I had to like
Get a new farm.
I got a new farm and I had to give some animals away. But what was tricky is because I'm not a homesteader and because I'm not going to eat these cows, it was really hard to find someone who wanted 12 cows.
You love animals though?
Love.
So no boyfriends except Dirty Dom?
Yep.
And then animals.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is this, Dylan?
No,
Play-Doh?
that's
Silly
an
putty?
accordion. That's
What,
an accordion. Wait, you know who else?
Squids going away from each other.
Do you know who else has a farm?
Who?
More
Like
time.
a whole farm with animals? Corinna Kopf. Not
wow.
even kidding.
We're like twinsies, huh?
No. She has a full farm, streams, wears those type of glasses, same type of outfits. I'm telling you, the longer you stay here, the commonalities are just continuing. And
If
she
you
wants to
get
be a
into
real
Stream World, there could be a major collab there.
Yeah.
And by the way, the world's crossing over. That'd be insane. That'd be insane.
See what happens.
I wanted to ask you about just like actually wrestling.
Yeah.
Because something I've noticed about wrestling is that it really hurts me
I
in
was
my
gonna ask
body.
you, how are you feeling?
It's just so hard, Liv. It's
so
just
hard.
it's the hardest thing I've ever
People
done.
don't realize.
No, they have no idea.
how hard it is.
Let me tell you something. The first thing I did, as is everyone when they get around a WWE ring, I went up and I went, oh, all right, let's see how bouncy this mat is, right? And I touched it and it didn't move at all. And I was like to the Miz, I go, wait, y'all really are like, wait, this is what we're falling on? Like, where's the bouncy mat?
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, man, this is it. And I guess I just didn't expect it to be that hard, both like literally and also just in general. How are you not like in all the women in general in more pain?
I don't know.
Like it's hard for me. I'm like a tough guy.
I feel like maybe, I don't know, I'm like 10 years in now. October 27th is like my 10 years in WWE. Maybe it's just like the callus of my body just like consistently just, being put through it. And also, I think it hurts more when you're not full-time.
That is
like
true.
when
That is totally true.
you dibble dabble and as tense as you go, like you're gonna feel it more than me who's doing that like 3 nights a week.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
When I'm more regular, it actually hurts less.
Yeah.
The one time I saw you at the PC, I think you were just at the end of rehabbing an injury that you said was like your first injury ever.
My first like major injury. I had surgery on my shoulder. I tore my labrum, my rotator cuff, my bicep, and
Just did it all.
just did it all.
Fucked it up.
Did it all.
One fell swoop.
Yeah.
And what was that process like? Injuries can really fuck with someone's mentality.
Yeah, I was obviously upset just because I want to work. I want to wrestle in WWE. I was on like a really good trajectory when I got injured, and so I was just like, of course, right as like I'm getting like going, I am gone. But it was okay. It was okay. I just rehabbed. I really didn't think much about it.
Really?
Like I kind of just accepted it, and I was like, all right, I'm going to be in the sling for 2 weeks, and I'm going to start rehab, and then that's just what I did.
But how long was it? It was long, right?
It was like about 6 months.
Yeah, that's a very long time for an injury.
You think so? Bless you.
No. I know so. I've been riddled with injury my whole life. I've only had a couple that were like the 6 to 8 month range.
I didn't think that was long.
No, that's on the long end for sure. And I'm telling you, that type of injury can really mentally deter a lot of people in pursuing their craft. At least for me, but like, you know, you love what you do.
No, I was coming back. I was like,
you knew.
Like, yeah, I knew I was gonna be okay.
He lost one of his nuts in a pogo stick.
Not completely. And
half?
No, 15%.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he was still able to.
It wasn't the pogo stick. That was separate. That was
bad trampoline accident.
No, that's also separate. I've been like, look, injuries have fucked me up. So I pray that you stay healthy.
Yeah, thank you. Me too. I mean, wow.
Is it your technique? Like, how are you? Like, because again, I've not been doing this for nearly as long as you, and like I said, it hurts. Like, how are you not getting more rattled more frequently?
Maybe technique, just like, just the amount of.
You think it's Joe
time
DeFranco?
doing it. Maybe that's why my neck is so strong. Keep that chin up. I don't know. I think it's just, like, what is it, like, you 10,000 hours? That's something.
Have you logged your 10,000?
I don't know. Actually, as I was saying that, I was like, do I have 10,000 hours? I don't know.
I would assume so after
probably
10 years.
But I think just the reps and just doing it so much and just doing it so often. I mean, since I was 20 years old, it's all I've done, and it's all I've like wanted to do, and it's all I've put energy into. And so I think, if I was having so many things on my plate like you do, I probably,
It would hurt more.
Yeah.
When are you going to give up this joke of a career and become a realtor like your dreams are telling you?
Honestly,
Dude, there's a lot of people out there looking for dual
I don't want to be a
family
realtor anymore.
fucking living
Now I just want to buy properties. And just
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Bro, my PDF is ass, bro.
No, it was true.
It says you want to open your own brokerage.
No.
And you're having a quarter life crisis.
I did.
Is any of
that
this
was all
even
true. That was all true. It's outdated though. Now I realize I don't need to be a realtor to make money off of buying properties.
But you know that rates are dropping right now, and you can make a pretty penny if you were to flip some houses.
I've been looking. I want like a quadplex.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah. I want like doors,
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. I want
the more doors, the more
Yeah, I want like
floors.
I want like 9 doors.
That's 9 floors.
wait. So you want to be a multi-property proprietor?
Yeah. I mean, I have a couple properties already, and so that's something that I kind of do in my off time, just looking to like, expand my sources.
Do you have
of
a
income.
Briefcase?
A briefcase?
Yeah.
No.
Have you ever? Because they will make you appear more professional if you go to meetings with one.
No, I don't go to meetings.
But if you become a realtor, you'll have to go to some.
I'm not going to be a realtor.
I hear that you keep saying that, but my PDF says that you want to become a realtor.
What else does it say?
What
else does it say? It says quarter life crisis.
Yes,
era.
it says quarter life crisis. Which
what else did I do in the quarter life crisis?
Wait, if you're having a quarter life crisis is it okay if I say, if you're having a quarter life crisis at 30, do you anticipate living to 120?
So the quarter life crisis, I think I was actually like 23, 24.
Bro, who made this?
Still up
Yeah,
there.
I'll
It's
punch
still
you.
up
No,
there.
it's
That's like
still
90.
valid. It's still valid. It's still
Dude,
valid.
Dude, how are you gonna bring your quarter? Do I still do heroin?
All that stuff is right.
How long?
You
at what point
did a great job. All that stuff is right.
He works really hard.
All that stuff is
No,
right.
his PDFs are the best.
All of
He
it
has
is
the
right.
best PDFs ever.
He
So
puts
you also-
haha after
wait.
things he finds funny on the PDF. You want to know what he
In
wrote haha
parentheses,
for?
yeah. What was my haha?
How does Chucky kill so many people? Why don't people just punt kick him? Haha.
That's a good question.
Because you got
He's
killed
dense.
by Chucky?
I did.
He's a dense little
He's
doll.
thick. He's
Yep.
thick. He's a little
He's a little thickums.
that just walks around.
Has Liv thought of any creative that would push boundaries once moving to Netflix? Haha.
That was a haha.
No, really though. Have you thought of any creative?
No. I mean, I don't know that Netflix per se is going to be like, we're just like balls to the wall, push boundaries, wild, wild west. I don't know that it's going to be like that.
I bet it is.
No,
I
I
could
think,
do it.
Did you ever see Saltburn?
You know what?
That's
So,
Amazon Prime.
Shit, this PDF.
Well, I haven't watched it. I tried to watch it, and I was at a bachelorette party, and we put it on 17 times, and we never made it past the
That
first
many
5 minutes.
times?
I'm not even joking. I'm not
times
even.
16.
I'm not
So many
joking.
times.
I was at Sonia Deville's. Was it her bachelorette party? No, it was her birthday party. I'm sorry, it was her birthday party, and her wife's there. We're all hanging out in Scottsdale. We're like, "Woo, let's watch Saltburn." And we put it on 17 times and we never
17
past 5 minutes. So now like I can't even
So
watch
okay,
it.
can you?
I can't even
Sorry,
watch
I gotta
it.
ask you to just run me through this first, quick second. So like time 13, 14, 15, you get to the 5-minute scene, and you're just like, we
We'd
gotta
always
start
just
this
trail
over.
off. We'd always just trail off. Like it'd be like, let's do this or let's do that.
Oh, it just
or
didn't hold
we
your
fell
attention.
Asleep. No, yeah, we
Got
put
it.
it on and we tried so many times and then
So you never made it to the back.
I don't think any of us have ever watched it. I know about that scene, but I don't think any of us in that room ever watched the movie.
Dude, fuck that movie.
Right?
In my
No,
eyes.
no, what
In
are we
my
talking
eyes.
about? Jacob
I don't mess with
Elordi,
that.
bro, come
No,
on.
he's great.
It's
dude.
not Netflix.
Do you watch a lot of shows and movies and
Yeah.
stuff? Have you
Movies with Liv, dog,
have you-
come
no, I
on.
know that, but have you ever watched the show called Tell Me Lies on Hulu?
No, I've heard it's good though.
What about The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
No, I have not watched that.
Reality TV.
I like reality TV, but I haven't watched
You
it.
gotta watch this show.
Really?
Liv. It is the greatest reality TV show that's ever existed.
Why?
Because these women, I can't believe it, they're real. I just can't believe like the clique of Mormon wives who also were in this swinger scandal, who also all have their own personality.
I love that for
but
them.
Are now like real women with their own petty drama, but are also Mormon and like they don't drink beer, they drink soda.
Yeah.
So much soda. They have like soda bars.
Actually?
Yeah, and some of the husbands are really territorial. It's a shit show. I love it.
I'll take a gander.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you have to.
I'm watching The Wonder Years right now.
I'm not familiar
Wait,
with that.
what?
Buzz Lightyear?
Like actually watching the Wonder
The Wonder
Years?
Years, yeah. No, what do you say?
I don't forget.
Don't worry about that for a second.
said
You're
Buzz
talking
Lightyear?
about Ben Arnold?
Ben Arnold.
Are you serious right now, dude?
Wait,
Why-
his name is Kevin.
You talking about Kevin Arnold?
Yeah.
This
I
PDF.
was like, wait.
Dude, seriously, bro.
I
do
said
not,
Ben. I was like, wait, that's not his name. His name's
Is
Kevin.
it Kevin Arnold?
It's Kevin Arnold.
That show is
Ben Savage. His name is Ben Savage.
Yeah,
so you
sorry.
combine the two.
I have dementia. That's incredible. How far? How many seasons are there of that
I
show?
think there's like 6. I'm on season 2 right now.
That was like, what was the girl's name? Winnie
Cooper.
Dude, so that's like the old school. Like
It's-
that was like
it's
the
good,
last
dude.
age
It's
of
good.
like that type of great.
You know what's so crazy though
Americana.
is like how his brother did Boy Meets World, and it's like the same show, but
Comparing those two, I feel like will be offensive to someone.
why?
Just because the Wonder Years is just such a piece of Americana.
No, it is. But Boy Meets World is like
it
kind of
is.
too.
It is.
You
But
watch Boy Meets World?
what's the song again?
Wait, so do you think Rhea Ripley's a bitch?
Yeah, the biggest ever that's ever existed in life.
She seemed pretty
And
nice.
she's
when
a
she
loser,
came.
and she's pathetic.
I
I didn't watch her episode. Was
You
she?
said you did.
No, I watched Dominik's episode. I did not watch loser Rhea Ripley's episode.
It was a pretty good
Y'all have fun
episode.
with her?
I'm not
Did she bring
gonna
you
lie.
donuts? No.
She didn't bring us donuts. You did. Where are they? Liv did bring us donuts. Let it
I'm
be
so
known.
much better than Rhea Ripley in every single way. It's like sickening.
Okay, but how do I know this isn't a ploy to trick us into saying Liv brought us donuts and Rhea didn't?
Because I didn't know you were gonna say that. I didn't know you were gonna bring up Rhea.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
They look good. I didn't
This
even
is
open
pretty.
them.
This is pretty. This is pretty good. This is
look
pretty.
a little bit.
Yeah, you definitely
Oh, they're
went up
cuties.
on the charts. Wow.
Whoa.
I can't guess any of those. That's a coconut, a jelly.
You
No glaze?
So wait, you went to the store and you got these yourself.
No, I Instacarted.
Oh, that still counts.
That's still
though.
pretty good.
That's
His
effort.
sister works at Instacart.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does. Is there anything that you want to tell her right now?
Thank you for your service. I Instacart every day. Thank you.
And speaking of service, anything you want to say to the troops?
Thank you for your service. Thank you for our freedom.
Very similar message. Can I fact check one more thing on this PDF?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just am so obsessed
Does
with
it
this.
say haha?
No. There actually is one really good one on here. It just says stalkers ? Do you still have a soap? Do you still have a soap and candle business?
I do.
What's it called?
It's called Shop Live More. Do you see what I did there? Can you put it together?
Live,
Shop,
Laugh,
Live,
Love.
More.
Live more, live more.
Yes.
More.
Oh shit.
Like if you, because of Liv Morgan, shop Live
Wait, do you have a type?
More.
As far as what?
Like men,
No.
women,
No.
both.
No.
Dom.
Yes.
Dude,
I don't have a type. I kind of am just like,
Bad
I see
bitches
something
is
and I
the
like
only
it.
thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see something and I like it. But honestly, I'm more of like a personality type chick. Like, yeah, like in person, I'll let some things slide if I think you're really dope and if you could like mentally stimulate me. But if I'm like, on a dating app, I'm gonna judge the shit out of you and like you'll never get
A swipe.
That's
I
fair.
do.
Is the swipe good or bad? Hold on.
Swipe's good.
Swipe's good. You'll never get a swipe out of me because I'm gonna pick you apart.
Are you on the apps?
No,
You can't be.
I was on apps, but
Can't be.
I can't do it because I'll pick you apart. Like if I don't like the way your eyebrows arch, or
Oh, so the message will start to be like, "Hey, Liv."
no message.
Good to
There's
meet
not even a
you.
message. It's just like I'm just looking at you, and it's just.
What if they super like you and they get auto into your inbox?
The one that I was on, it wasn't like that.
What about if you have a guy with a sick personality, but he's like mad goofy looking? He's 6'3", got flat feet, hobbles
don't do this
around,
to me.
ex-drug
Don't do
addict.
it. Don't do
His
this to me.
personality is good, but the way he looks sometimes just is
Do
like
not
freaky,
whore me
especially
out,
in the
bro.
mornings.
You know, if I, I might give it a pass. If I met and like,
He gets a swipe.
he wouldn't get a swipe if he looks goofy. But if I met him in person and he looked goofy, but his personality really, really, really got me.
Hell yeah.
Then maybe.
Hell yeah.
Award-winning smile, story of perseverance.
Yeah, I just want to.
You know, really just like great house in the hills. And all right, I'm gonna bring us back. What if you had to choose your first movie for Movies with Morgan?
I
Liv
don't know.
Morgan.
Maybe Ready to Rumble.
Really?
Great movie.
Holy
Wait,
shit.
have any of you guys watched Ready to Rumble? Oh God.
No, but I know
that's
I know Michael
oldie,
Buffer.
right?
The best.
I wanted to ask you this. If we wanted to end here, we could. Because I'm curious. I'm trying to gauge you. Like I'm definitely hyper analyzing you, as I do with all of our guests. You know, and
So tell me, hit me
judging
with it. You could shit on me.
I'm not gonna shit on you at all.
You can though. No, nothing.
I appreciate you giving me the space to shit on you, but I'm not gonna.
Thank you.
No, I'm just gonna gas you up. I totally see why you are where you are. You have an incredible story. You seem incredibly like chill, but also like calculated. And I'm not sure if that's like intentional or accidental.
It's accidental.
It kind of seems like it, but your attitude helps a lot. However, given the chillness that I'm receiving from you, I am curious, do you have like a 3, 5, 10-year plan? Like any long-term goals for yourself?
I'd like to be in WWE as long as they would allow me. But in the same token, like I am preparing and thinking about life outside of WWE, which, you know, isn't going to be for a very, very long time. But yeah, as long as they will have me, I will happily be in WWE.
Okay, so that's just where you're at. Just WWE.
Dude, you have no goal. You have no goals, and I mean that in the best possible way.
Well,
I needed to
like,
see you today.
I may retire after WWE. I might just sit at home on my farm while my rentals pay my bills.
Hell yeah.
And I'm just
Yeah,
like,
you have all those doors.
So many floors.
You really inspired me. I have no 5-year plan either. I never have had a plan. Like if you asked me and they're like, "Well, what do you want to do?"
well, I
would
just
be
signed
like,
a new 5-year deal, so my 5-year plan is WWE.
Sick.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so
That makes sense.
that's my 5-year plan.
Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
enough.
Thank you.
For sure. Do you always wear socks with your heels?
This is the shoe, bro. Can you believe that? This is the whole entire shoe.
What the fuck? Oh
Yeah.
my god! Sorry, I have dementia.
It's the whole shoe. I
That's
know.
like some Seth.
Can you
Rollins
imagine
shit.
if, like, yeah,
Seth
these are Jimmy
Rogen.
Choos. Shout out.
What do you think of Roman Reigns?
I don't.
No, think.
I just
Yeah, he's just forget who is he?
cool.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. You know, I'm just very intertwined with Daddy Dom and what I'm doing.
Not
And
even
so-
not even paying attention to Cody Rhodes.
I don't.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, Cody's cool.
But that's the only thought you have on him.
I think he's a great champion.
Wait, what would Dom beat all of these guys' asses?
Yeah, in a second. He's so talented. Dominic is so talented and smart. I don't think people know.
If
What,
I
Logan?
wanted,
Tell me.
know.
I just
Tell me, Logan.
I'll just say I pitched Triple H like a me and Dom tag team. I'll just say
Yeah.
it.
Okay. How'd that go?
It didn't seem like it was off the table.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if there was like room for you in that tag team.
I think I could fit. I think I could fit anywhere.
You are tiny. How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
You could. Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
What if it becomes a love triangle though?
Can't. I'm married with a daughter.
Oh yeah. Wait.
What would my daughter
Oh,
think
but
of
can
that?
you do
Me
an
involved
wait?
in
Can
some
you
sort
do
of
an on-air love
on
triangle?
TV?
Would you? Would you be open to a romance angle on TV?
No
I
shot.
don't think so.
Let me
No.
tell you something
Yeah?
really
No.
quick. No shot.
I can't do it.
May I ask why?
I just love my fiance too much, and I think it would. I think it would.
You think that correlates?
I don't know. You're confusing me.
I'm confused myself. I'm just
In general,
I'm
like
just
in
asking
life.
questions.
Yeah.
You want the real answer?
Yeah,
He's not allowed to do it.
that's okay.
I'll just
That's
say it.
okay.
I'm a little whipped. I love. You have a Cybertruck. Guess what? I love Cybertrucks. I would have got one, but my fiance said they were ugly.
They're,
Happy wife,
they're
happy
not,
life.
Though I don't think they're ugly. Do you think they're ugly? Because I don't think they're ugly. Maybe I'm biased not
Please
to
do
have
not-
one.
Please do not put me on the stand on Cybertrucks.
No.
looks like a
Good.
it looks like a 2-dimensional shape out of a Sims game.
A rhombus.
Looks like a rhombus.
That's
I
what
mean that in a great
I
way.
like that about that.
But I also helped blow one up one time with Whistling Diesel. And we've tested every breaking point of the Cybertruck, and I know exactly what issues you're gonna run into. Liv
Tell me.
Morgan. Well, let's just say if you
Don't let me find out myself. Tell me.
well, I wouldn't put it around any C4. I'll tell you that much. And also, I wouldn't
like
let
dynamite.
yeah. And I also wouldn't let people hit it with a 45-pound barbell
Okay.
over and over
I
again.
think I would be
repeatedly.
okay.
Can I get your take on autonomous weapons?
What?
Can I get your take on autonomous weapons?
What does that mean?
Weapons that move autonomously
What does autonomously mean?
by themselves, like at the automation of
Oh.
a fleet or a command.
Okay. What do I think about them?
Yeah.
I never thought about it before. I'd have to form an opinion right now. Is it bad that like I don't think about them?
Would you want
should I have an
would you want an
opinion?
Italian sandwich right now? Fully done. Genoa.
I'm in New York, yeah. I'll take one in New York.
If you could ride a turtle the size of that couch regularly
1,000.
instead of your Cybertruck, would you?
No, it's too slow.
Too slow.
Would you like to be able to play the would you like to be able to play the piano?
I can play the piano.
What's your favorite song to play on the piano?
Hotline playing.
Who Drake or Kendrick?
Drake.
Whoa.
No,
Cool.
but yeah, I get that.
Cool.
It makes sense.
He's
Checks
he's
out.
still streaming more than Kendrick.
He's the
I mean, I love both, but like, Drake just has those.
Don't go to LA
Really?
anytime soon. Yeah, you're
I'm
barred.
going to LA like tomorrow.
Don't go. People already saw it. You
Don't
can't
come
go.
for me. When does this air?
Like, not now.
All right, we good.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
Yeah, what do you think about Dylan?
Yes, dude. Hell fucking yeah. He's from New York, so he's very straightforward. That was sick.
He goes, should we go on a date?
Should we go on a date? And then he just did it again. He doubled down. He went like this.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
She looked at him.
Ellen.
Look at his hair. Look at his hair.
Well, it's
Sup?
good. It's not a mullet, but it's.
He was just in a
You
he was just in a Coors Light commercial.
He was.
I heard in the elevator.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. What else
Oh,
did
he gave
tell
you an elevator pitch?
What else did he tell you about himself? Who brought up that you were? Greg said, "What? Congrats on the Coors Light." Yeah. Really?
He did.
How did you know about that? He told you.
It's on
So
TV.
it's on TV.
It plays all the time.
Everyone's seen it.
It
dude. It's
plays
on
all the
TV.
time.
Wow. You don't have to answer that. I'm sorry if this room full of men has made you uncomfortable. Well, we got two
nothing
women.
makes me uncomfortable.
I don't
so
think she's
okay.
uncomfortable.
That's great. Mike was concerned about this seating arrangement because he thinks it maybe looks like sometimes we're bullying our guests.
Oh, 2 against 1. I could see
Do you
that. But
feel
no,
bullied?
I don't feel bullied.
You know what I was actually thinking too? What if we, for the first show ever, did all 3 of us on one couch? Like almost like a
we
fit.
should
Like,
have.
did you? When's the next Wonder Years episode you're gonna watch?
Probably tonight.
Oh man, I love that show.
It's really good.
You're too young for it, but you would have loved Nick at Night.
I like Nick at Night.
Yeah. What do you mean?
No, but
Wow.
not the Nick at Night you know. There was a Nick at Night before that.
I might know
Nick
it.
at Night.
Wait.
With, like, I
There's
Dream
a
of
show that I
Jeannie
can
and,
never
like-
remember what it is. Do you remember the show? And there was like a Barbie, and they were like action figures, but it was like real time.
I do know.
What is that?
I know
What
it.
is that? And there was more characters. There was like an action
America
figure.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
Gosh,
something,
what is
yeah.
that show?
America something.
I know Nick at Night.
Yeah, but no, but that's the wrong. I'm talking about like Green Acres, like.
Oh, no, you
weird,
lost
yeah,
me.
Yeah,
I thought I knew Nick at Night.
No, I'm an old man.
No, we got to get out of here.
Right. We have to.
All right.
Liv Morgan.
We have to
thank you.
I'm gonna go to
evacuate.
Raw.
We got to get out of here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Gonna go to Raw. Monday Night Raw in Philadelphia. Man, when we caught
I'm gonna go
there.
beat Rhea's ass.
Go beat her ass. Tell Dom I said hey.
I will.
Yep.
I will.
Looking forward to tagging
Wait.
with him in the.
We don't have time.
What?
I wanted to hear about your Dominic pitch.
Oh, just pitch it out right now.
Tell me about your Why did you want to tag team with Dominic?
Because I feel like we're the 2 biggest villains in the WWE. And I feel like we'd kick ass together. And most importantly, I like him off camera.
Yeah,
Like we could hang out.
he's a cool dude.
Yeah, super cool. So if we have that off-camera chemistry and on-screen chemistry. I feel like there's some real potential there.
Maybe one day, you know?
Yeah.
Just because it's not now doesn't mean it's a never.
Yeah, I'm just so curious where like you would fit into that.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I probably will.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today, Liv Morgan. We appreciate you.
We had one job, bro.
Why don't you do it, Dylan? You're asking our guest on dates. Take the mic and plug WrestleMania, bro.
Dill. Do you like when people call you Dill?
You can call me whatever you want, Liv Morgan. So we got WrestleMania 41 going down in Las Vegas. It's going to be starring this one right here and Logan Paul. We don't know what they're doing yet, but if you guys want to see a dream match, go ahead, comment below. What do you think, Liv Morgan? What do you want to do at WrestleMania 41?
I just want to walk in and walk out as Women's World Champion.
Retain.
With my daddy
Done and
down.
done.
Retain. All
Tickets
right.
on sale
Retain.
now or Friday 10/25, so be sure to get it. Logan, we'll see you there, WrestleMania 41.
I don't know. There's a chance I'm still on paternity leave.
Ooh.
How long did you ask for?
2 years.
Oh, well, yeah, you went to WrestleMania, bro.
I will make this next one. I'm a dad. New
2
dad.
years?
Right. 2 years.
That's like standard. That's like proper, right?
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years,
Years?
of
And
Paternity leave.
hold on, hold on.
Really?
Actuality? For real, for real?
Being a dad is hard.
2 years?
I gotta wake up at like around 11 a.m.
No, he's
Work
lying.
out.
Liv, he's lying. It's not true. He's tricky.
I mean, we'll see.
Because honestly, I feel like that's like proper.
No,
In a
it's
way.
Liv. It's not.
But, like-
no one people get 2
But
weeks.
listen, I know, I know.
Literally
but in
2
his
weeks.
situation, in his situation, he can pull off 2 years of paternity.
He's gonna be 40 in 2 years. His fucking
But
knee's gonna be.
I just feel like, man,
concrete.
the first 2 years of a child's development, that's why I'm like, man, if I ever have a baby, I have to stay home. I
Oh,
have
that
to
is
stay home.
nice.
You know what I mean?
No,
like,
it's
I have,
true.
Yeah, you have to. You're the mom. He's the dad. Dads are supposed to
I
leave,
think
go
it
on
both-
work
I
trips.
think they both matter. I think they both matter.
Every single person on this couch comes from a fucked up fatherless home. Okay, and I made that up for you. I don't know if it's true. So look at us, bro. And yeah, I did crack, but who cares, bro?
Liv Morgan, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of Impulsive. Watch Liv on Monday Night Raw and everywhere else she does the things. We'll see you next time.